Well, we had ourselves a pretty good Sunday. Hi, everybody. I'm meteorologist Rod Hill coming to you from Vancouver on a Sunday evening. It's what is the time right now? 5:10. I'm looking out my window. It's dark. So welcome everybody to the return of standard time. By the way, the sun up for Portland tomorrow morning, Monday, 6:53. So that's nice. It has been dark to almost 8, but now it'll be getting light before 7, at least for a little while. But the sun goes down Monday at 4:54, and that's the one thing that a lot of people, at least my friends, don't like. Will be dark before 5 p.m. as we are out there today. Okay. We have ourselves a really active weather week coming up. So active storm flow the next 4 days. So here's Portland. We enjoyed a nice Sunday. Hope you enjoyed. Here's a batch of cloudiness that starts coming in first thing tomorrow morning. We see increasing rain on your Monday. We've got some Tuesday showers, and then brewing back here is the wettest weather of the week, Tuesday night into Wednesday. And there's actually a second front, one Wednesday, one Thursday, that gives us a pretty good 1-2 punch. So you can see everything lined up. And I don't really, well, the next day that could be dry, is actually Saturday of this upcoming weekend, which right now looks to be pretty good. So we'll get you into that. All right, the Momentous Wealth podcast sponsors my YouTube channel. Thank you very much. These are investment topics meant to educate you. You can listen on Apple Podcasts, listen on Spotify from the investment firm. They specialize on retirement planning. They can help you set up different life insurance policies, et cetera, et cetera. Momentous Wealth Management, licensed in Oregon and licensed in Washington. Okay. Let's get to it. So I'm just going to take you through some movies. And the first one is the National Blended Model Future Radar product. So been dry out there today. Hope you enjoyed. We're mainly dry overnight tonight. This is Monday morning. So there's the threat of some showers popping tomorrow morning. This is 7 in the morning. So yeah, that's already some shower activity. And then right here, this is a fetch of cloudiness or moisture that just streams in. And we just see increasing rain. It's kind of tough to tell how much rain we get before noon tomorrow or not. But I do believe it's possible that rolling into the afternoon hours, we're fairly steady in the rain department. So this is what? This is 1 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. See the little curl back here? There's a low right here. And we get caught in the fetch of moisture coming inland. So, and there's yellow. That's a moderate rain rate. So it's potentially a fairly steady rain tomorrow afternoon. We're getting into the evening here, and here's the low curl. And then in the here, right, there's the low curl. Notice how it works right up into us. This is the low center, the disturbance that's producing this rain, and this would be tomorrow evening, late evening. And then by the time okay, that's as far as that goes. So again, let me back it up. The driest part of tomorrow will be first thing in the morning. Here's first thing in the morning. But then by mid morning, we're starting to pick up showers. And then by noon, we're starting to see increasing rain. That's a steady afternoon into the evening rain with the low right there. And then we'll start to see things kind of break into more of a scattered shower pattern as we roll into Tuesday. So, um, obviously, pick out your city on these maps to get a better idea of what's going on. I'm showing all of Oregon and all of Washington. So, how much rain are we talking about? This is rain totals through tomorrow afternoon at 5 p.m. Shows about 14 100s up in Seattle, 2/10 in Portland. Shows Lane County picking up 34 100ths of an inch of rain down in Eugene. Shows less down in Medford, but measurable rainfall up and down the coast with higher amounts down along the southern coast. But this dark area is kind of the main moisture fetch, and that does go across Eugene and potentially across Albany and then extends out toward the Sandy area. So this is an accumulative map. So by Tuesday morning, so this is the more accurate look at what this, remember that low that's coming in tomorrow? We get the steady rain in the afternoon into the evening, then it breaks into showers overnight. So really what this is showing is that little heavier moisture fetch. This is all basically in blue, 1/2 inch amounts. Again, that's just near to north of Eugene. Albany's in it. Sandy 6/10. There's East Multnomah County getting out into the gorge. 72 100s up around Skamania County, getting up to around Mount St. Helens. Not as much over in Astoria. Now, Tuesday, we're going to pick up just a touch of rain. And then the main rain event comes in Tuesday evening, overnight into Wednesday. And I'm just going to play this into Wednesday daytime. So here we've added about 3/4 of an inch of rain for Portland. Look at the hefty amounts down along the southern coast. So there's the North Bend, Bandon, um, Coos Bay area, well over 2 inches, getting down to over three. Meanwhile, you've got over an inch up in Tillamook, 1.71. You've got well over an inch of rain from Portland southward, not as, and about an inch in Kelso Longview. And then you've got 6 to 7 tenths more or less up around Seattle. So this is the European model, and this is almost identical to what the American GFS model and the North American model are showing. So um, pretty wet weather. Again, we get maybe a half of an inch of rain all total, picking up tomorrow into tomorrow night. We get to some showers Tuesday. We get hours of steady rain Wednesday. And then we're going to add to this Thursday. There's a front Wednesday and a front Thursday. So by the time we add maybe another 4 tenths to 5 tenths of an inch of rain on Thursday, look at this. Now we're about 2 inches from Kelso Longview all the way down into Lane County, 4 inches down in the southwestern Oregon coast, 3 inches in Tillamook, 2.51 in Astoria, and well over an inch and a half up around Olympia, Tacoma, and up into Seattle. Wow. And decent amounts out east as well. All right. And then Friday morning, I think we break into showers and then we're kind of out of it. But this is meant to show you that overall, it's pretty wet weather. Monday developing, Tuesday is kind of a scattered shower break day, but then we get hit on Wednesday and Thursday. Okay. All right. What about wind? I am watching winds mainly on Wednesday, but to a lesser extent on Thursday. This is Wednesday morning. This is the first decent front coming in. This is Wednesday morning at 5 a.m. Look at this 72-mile-per-hour wind gusts off the coast of southwestern Oregon. Here's 50-mile-per-hour winds offshore from Astoria. The coast early Wednesday morning, 30 to 40-mile-per-hour gusts and 20-mile-per-hour gusts in the Willamette Valley. So here we are Wednesday afternoon at 5 p.m. 30 to 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts from Kelso Longview all the way down through Eugene. We've got still 30-mile-per-hour gusts up in Seattle, but not as much as Portland. And then you've got these winds gusting to 40, 45 or so along the Oregon coast. Okay. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there's some sort of a wind advisory issued Wednesday. The second front on Thursday does not look as windy. But again, there's the threat of 50-mile-per-hour winds along the coast. This is Thursday midday. 20 to 30-mile-per-hour winds in the valley. Here's Thursday afternoon. I mean, this was showing Wednesday afternoon like 40, 42-mile-per-hour gusts. It's showing more like 30 to 37 from Portland down through Salem, and then a little bit less down into Eugene, but still 50-mile-per-hour winds potentially along the coast. So a couple of, and these are south wind days. Now by Friday, the winds kick to the west, and now we're really calming down. Now we've got winds gusting to 25 coast and valley and up into Seattle. And now you've got west winds gusting 30 to 40 miles per hour out in the gorge. That's Friday. Okay. So we'll watch the gusty south winds Wednesday, the gusty south winds Thursday, more of a typical breezy west wind that picks up in the gorge on Friday. All right. What about I wanted to show you Mount Hood. Let me see if I can get this going. I hate the way they do this page, but it's their property, not mine. I'm trying to look for the camera that, okay. Well, let's go ahead and show you this one. This isn't the one that I want. This says this is the top of blue, but you can see there's like areas of snow, but there's been a lot of melt off is what I really wanted to show you. At the base level, both Meadows and Timberline say, they got about 5 inches of snow left on the ground. This is Mount Hood Meadows live at this hour, okay? And if you go to the government camp forecast, Monday 41, 42, low 40s, 40s Tuesday. Remember, it's a south wind on Wednesday and a south wind on Thursday. So overall, so if this is correct, government camp is just going to be wet and see rain the entire week. I do have snow levels that are about 6,000 feet tomorrow morning, 5,000 feet Monday afternoon, 5,000 feet Tuesday, up to about 7,000 feet Tuesday afternoon. So that's in Wednesday morning. So it's rain at Timberline Lodge Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. back down to 5,000, and Thursday's 5,000 feet. So there could be some decent snow at Mount Hood Bay, Meadows Base, and some decent snow at Timberline Lodge. Mainly, we're looking Wednesday night into Thursday for that to happen. Um, I don't see anything getting down to 4,000 feet, which is what this shows. That passes are going to be okay. There's Government Camp, nice and clean, 41 degrees this afternoon. Okay. All right, let's go around the horn, and then I'll get you to my 7 day. Here's Medford. Partly sunny, chance of rain tomorrow, chance of rain Tuesday, and then there's the wet weather coming in Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay. All right. Here's Eugene. Increasing rain tomorrow. Remember, Eugene and Albany, kind of right in that bullseye area, some of the wettest weather tomorrow into Tuesday. Look at the rain chance Wednesday, 100%. Gusty south winds. Gusty south winds Thursday. So again, this is a very, very wet forecast. Tuesday, I think, is a showery day. So there's a bit of a break before Monday afternoon's wet, Tuesday showers, Wednesday wet, Thursday wet. Okay. All right. Salem's going to be pretty much identical. Let's go ahead and see what's got. Yeah. Look at that 100% chance of rain on Wednesday. When the weather service does that, that's our way of saying, hey, it's going to rain all day. And the gusty south winds. Again, Tuesday, it says rain likely, but Tuesday's kind of a showery day. Okay. All right. What about over in Bend? This is likely rain later in the day tomorrow. Some rain Tuesday, showery weather, and then rain into Bend Wednesday and Thursday as well. Widespread soaking rains Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, including over into Bend. And even Pendleton, there's chance of rain Monday, chance of rain Tuesday, and then all wet weather on Wednesday and Thursday. So that just shows you how strong the Wednesday, Thursday fronts are. Up in Seattle, just wet, right? Rain likely tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday. There's that 100% chance of rain. Thursday, Friday. Okay. All right. Coast. I mean, not terribly cold. 55 tomorrow, 60 Tuesday. Again, it's a south wind on Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday's the best opportunity if the Weather Service is going to issue a wind advisory or wind watch for the coast or the valley. It would probably be on Wednesday. Okay. 59, this is North Bend. Chance of rain Tuesday. Not that kind of a break day. And then there's even down in North Bend, 100% chance of rain on Wednesday and Thursday. Okay. All right. Portland 7 day forecast, courtesy of Hazeldale Tire Pros off of I-5 and Highway 99 in Clark County. I've got showers potentially tomorrow morning, increasing into the afternoon hours. Could very easily be a fairly steady wet Monday afternoon. That's scattered showers Monday overnight, Tuesday during the day. And then I'm not sure if the rain comes in Tuesday afternoon, the steady rain before dark or not, but overnight, steady rain into Wednesday morning with the gusty south winds. Second front brings periods of steady rain on Thursday. All of that wraps up Friday morning. And we could be all dry the back half of Friday, certainly Friday night. I'm watching a shower threat Saturday of a day that could be dry, and Sunday could be dry. So the weekend upcoming looks pretty good right now. I mean, don't jinx it. Temperatures will be about 60 degrees. I'm Rod Hill. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. You'll be notified when I post. It helps me out too. Don't forget to click on my winter outlook if you haven't seen it. It's on this YouTube channel. It's kind of lengthy, but you can also scroll through it. If you get to the end of it, you'll see the actual conclusions on the graphics. If you're interested in the process I use, you'll want to watch the entire thing. And that's my winter outlook. I'll talk to you soon.